From the first moment I tried this Lattafa perfume, my initial thought was, why haven't we been talking about this? Hello, my name is Ellison, and on this channel I do perfume reviews, and I am trying to help you find the next best fragrance to add to your collection. So, if that is something that you are interested in seeing more of, then I would highly suggest you hit that subscribe button down below just to stay in the loop with my future uploads. So today we are talking about the Lattafa Yara Tous perfume. Now this is the last Lattafa Yara perfume in the collection. So I think that this one was the second or the third one in the collection before Yara Candy. But nobody talks about this perfume. I am astonished at the fact that nobody talks about this perfume because this is a gorgeous perfume, okay? In the bottle, I'm like, okay, whatever. But the other day I wore it, I sprayed it on, and I was just wearing it. And all day I just kept thinking, what is that? Like, what is that smell? That is beautiful. I mean, it just has this fragrance. I'm gonna sort of give it all away here. It has this fragrance where I was just thinking, I smell amazing, but it didn't feel like I was wearing perfume. I was literally thinking, man, like, did something change with my lotion? Am I wearing something different? Yes, Ellison, you are wearing something different. You're wearing Lattafa Yara Tous, okay? So let's go ahead, take a little sneak peek at this bad boy, spray it on this card because, honey, I want to smell it. Oh my word, it is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous perfume, okay? If you add this perfume to your collection, like, I don't think that there's a person in the world who doesn't like this perfume in some fashion, okay? All right, so for our fragrance notes for Lattafa Yara Tous, the orange Lattafa Yara perfume, the top notes are musk, vanilla, and coconut. The middle notes are sandalwood, sugar, and marshmallow. And then the base notes are tropical fruits and mango. So for me, looking at this, it's almost like all of the fragrance notes are reversed, okay? Because typically for your base notes, you have notes like musk, vanilla, sandalwood, and I feel like coconut could probably be put into your base notes, but I feel like coconut's pretty flexible. Your sugar, your marshmallow, your mango, your tropical fruits, all of those typically are on your top or middle note, I guess, ranking of the fragrance palette, we're gonna say, of the fragrance note palette. But with this, they put the musk and the vanilla on the top with the coconut. And when you smell this perfume, what I would have to say about it is that it has this skin-like natural thickness to it, okay? It is a thick perfume. It's not heavy. It's not super overwhelming. That's not what it is. It's not heavy in any way. It's thick. It has this thick texture to it, okay? And I mean, when you imagine textures like vanilla, coconut, mango, sandalwood, marshmallow, it has this thick, dense texture about it that just makes it lay on the skin very smoothly, okay? It almost gives you this soft skin feeling, okay? And when I was wearing it the other day, all of the fragrance notes they were blended so beautifully that it legitimately just smelled like my skin, only better. It smelled like I had put on like a super luxurious body lotion, sunscreen kind of mixture blend, and it smelled like, oh, you're going to a super bougie, tropical little sun bar type of situation, okay? If you're a snowbird, this is perfect for you, okay? If you're somebody that it's like, you know what, it's cold weather, going south. Completely understand. This would be perfect for you, okay? Because this is the kind of perfume where it's like, it's very easy to wear. It's natural to wear, okay? This is like, nobody talks about this one, but this is the permanent addition to my collection from the Yara collection from Lattafa, because this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I will warn you, in the bottle, it smells very florally, okay? To me, when I smelled it, it was like, okay, this is just another floral perfume. I initially thought, is this just gonna smell like the Yara Moi? I don't want another Yara Moi. I mean, great fragrance, but I don't want another one. Okay, this is nothing like it, okay? This is much more your tropical, fruity, coconutty kind of fragrance, but not in the typical, body spray kind of way. We've all smelled the coconut body sprays out there that we douse ourselves in at the heat of July. This is not that exactly. This is like a leveled up version of that it just smells like your skin is glowing. That's what it smells like. I was the other day when I wore it, when I was testing it, I'm gonna grab my coffee here. When I was testing it, I literally, that was the only way I could describe the perfume, was it smells like my skin is super healthy, super hydrated, and just glowing. That's what it smells like, is that your skin is glowing. And honestly, me, personally, I am one of those people where it's like, I want a heavy perfume, I want a strong perfume, and all that kind of stuff. And I typically don't reach for a fresher perfume just because I like a heavier perfume. This is like that perfect middle ground, okay? Typically, I'm not reaching for the perfumes that it's like, oh yeah, it just smells like my skin, but better. This though, it just encases you. And it's strong enough, okay? It's not subtle. It's strong enough to be impactful. It was strong enough for me to smell myself all day, which is my primary concern, is that I'm able to smell my perfume all day long. And it did not disappoint. It came in, it did the thing, it showed up, it performed. This is an absolutely gorgeous perfume. Wear time. So for me, like I said, I could smell myself all day. I could smell it on the skin all day, and it had a very natural smell all day. I would have to say that if you're looking for something that it's very bold and it fills a room and it, it's turning heads, this is probably not going to be that perfume. Because like I said, it is a very natural smelling perfume, okay? It just sort of smells like you, only improved. So if you were looking for something that fills a room, it's probably not going to do that for you. But wear time, as in it's just very natural. I could smell it on myself all day. Yes, I think I sprayed it on at 8 in the morning, and I could smell it on myself at 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, afternoon. For me, I feel like that's what I'm looking for. While I love a really heavy perfume and a bold perfume and one that really fills a room, if there's a perfume that it is consistent all day long, if there's a perfume that I can consistently smell all day long and it consistently smells the same all day long, okay? It's not changing, it's not weaker, it's not, things like that. If there's a perfume that's doing that, then I'm content, I'm happy. And that's exactly what this one did, okay? It lasted, like I said, all day. It smelled the same all day. It wasn't like, oh, well, now I'm smelling this fragrance note, but I'm not smelling these fragrance notes all day. It wasn't like the perfume fell apart. The perfume stayed intact. All of the fragrance notes stayed intact with it. It smelled the same. So honestly, I feel like this, it's very well crafted, very well designed, very well blended to where it does stay together and it lasts all day. Now, as far as where I would wear this perfume to, this is not your special event perfume, okay? I feel like this is not your special event perfume unless you're going to a very beachy, tropical special event, right? I'm thinking, a beachside wedding or a really nice dinner on a beach, that kind of thing. I feel like if you're going to wear this for a special event, it has to be that summer, fresh, easygoing kind of feeling about it already. But I would wear this on an everyday basis. I would wear this on, a hot summer day. I would wear this on right now during the winter. I'd wear this just because it has a very natural fragrance about it. It has a very easy fragrance about it. Very easy to wear. And I would also say it's a fun perfume to wear. I could easily wear this to, we're gonna have a fun birthday party this in the middle of June. I could easily, it's a very flexible perfume, but I would definitely make sure that it's more of those fun kind of situations if you are wearing it to a special kind of setting. If you're wearing it to, just a special event of some sort. It is not an evening kind of perfume. In my opinion, it just really doesn't fit in with nighttime if you're wearing it to a date night, or if you're wearing it to, go and, walk the city at night. I don't know, whatever you do at night, I wouldn't wear this to that because it's just a very fresh, very daytime, very alive perfume. And for nighttime events, for nighttime settings, I tend to want something a little bit more grounded, a little bit heavier. Like we've talked about before, you typically want heavier makeup for nighttime events. You typically want the same for your perfume, where it's almost like it is able to overcome the night almost, where it still has an impact even though it's dark. Those are my thoughts on the Lattafa Yara Tous perfume. Let me know if I'm saying that right. You know me, I sometimes butcher the name of perfumes, but it's okay. So yes, those are my thoughts on this perfume. Gorgeous perfume, a keeper in my book, and a permanent one in my book. Just a permanent, really beautiful, everyday perfume, and honestly, my favorite from the Yara collection from Lattafa. And let's talk about this a little bit more because it makes me so sad that nobody is talking about this. All I see is Yara Candy and the original Yara and a little bit of Yara Moi, but I rarely see this. I think that people do like it and people will mention, oh, I have it, but they don't actually talk about it. And that makes me really sad because this is beautiful. This is a beautiful perfume. Yes, so let's talk about this one a little bit more. Why don't we? So yes, let me know your thoughts. What is your favorite Lattafa Yara fragrance from the collection? Have you tried the other perfumes from the collection? So yeah, give me your little ranking system. I think I'm going to make a video where I rank all 4 of them and sort of give you my thoughts on where they set on my spectrum of preference here. But yes, let me know your thoughts on Lattafa, the Lattafa Yara collection. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like to hear more about Lattafa Yara and another fragrance from the Yara collection, I recommend you watch this review right here. This is my review of the Lattafa Yara Candy perfume, which is one of their latest releases. I give you my full review here in that video, so definitely go and check that out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much, and until we meet again, so long.